got to be a way here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. I figured it out. Okay, it's on my TV now. Thank goodness. I'm gonna switch back over to my console Discord instead of the phone Discord. All right, can you hear me? Is that like Civ, like where you only have so many leaders you're gonna earn throughout the game, so you got to use them wisely?
Okay.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if you can basically at some point break free of being a vassal state and retake control. seems like a micromanagement nightmare.
It's I mean, there is.
I keep hearing myself in your stream, but it'll be like 30 seconds after I say what I'm actually saying.
Construction complete. Situation log updated.
Probably because I was taking.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a big reason why I didn't end up just buying it for myself to just try it out. That's yeah. I've all the stuff I've seen people saying on the internet is just like jokes about how much money you have to spend to get everything, and um, just how crazily detailed it becomes whenever you add all those DLCs, and it just becomes so complicated and convoluted to where it's not even really fun anymore. You know what that means. Oh, I took it the other way. I thought that that would mean you'd have to annihilate.
No, they don't want.
I gotta get off. I'll see you guys later.
want to reinstall Civ 6 when I watch this stuff, but it's like, Civ 7's coming out. Just might as well just let that excitement build.
How long?
It's like February 11th, I think. And you know what sucks? I just thought about this. Let me check the
Could
calendar.
I have a moment
there.
of your time? Very well.
We're
I will
going to the
provide.
Daytona 500 this year. So that's probably
Mining stations are
$100
used to
tickets go
extract the
Daytona
minerals and
500
strategic
is like
resources
a
of
bucket
the...
list event. So I got to see what day that is, but I think that might be right around when that comes out.
The technology
of
screen
course,
is
February
where...
16th. Yeah, but I'll have to.
Bridget. Get stuff in them. They don't. It's not. Get free options. I failing. I the option.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. You know, like splitting it up in that manner where like Civ is just kind of everything's tied together. And there's a tree, but it's like a tree with different branches that kind of all still need to be achieved at some point or another. It's not like you could just ignore one and
This is our homeworld, and the capital...
the planet of Blorg.
This is our science ship, which is used to survey. This is our construction ship.
This seems just like basically a map painter.
One of our science ships has just surveyed a world that would make an excellent candidate for our first colony. It is of the same planet class as our homeworld, so our colonists should be quite comfortable there. Military fleets are used to protect our... Construction complete. This is our system's starbase. These upgrade...
But you don't have to do all.
I don't know. This just doesn't seem as exciting as Civ. I don't know. To me personally.
Anomaly found. Construction complete. Situation log updated.
Then you're just investigating on stuff.
Yeah, I've heard that the game ends with a crisis.
Council agenda
and I guess
ready.
if you're the big bad empire in the galaxy, that you can become the crisis. But that's kind of like the end of the game, is that crisis happening.
A leader in our empire has reached a new skill level. The council screen is where we appoint the leaders who will guide us into the future. Their personalities and traits will influence our empire for good and bad. We can set agendas, in order to focus their efforts in a specific area. The Policies tab covers government policies, as well as empire-wide edicts, practices that can be enforced by spending some of our resources. The Leaders screen provides an overview of our leaders and lets us hire, dismiss, and manage them. The Tradition screen displays the tradition trees available to our empire. A tradition tree must first be adopted before any traditions within it can be unlocked. System survey complete. System survey complete. Construction complete.
Yeah, I don't know. This one just seems kind of boring, this game.
I wouldn't call it boring, but it's
Construction complete.
definitely different.
I don't know. It might just be that I just don't like the map painting style of game like this. I don't know.
Anomaly found.
Ship. Sit here.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects. Archaeology site. The archaeology window shows details of the currently selected archaeology site. After progress. System survey complete. System survey complete. Construction complete.
We'll see what kind of race you're encountering. Did it tell you? When you hovered
These
over
are
it?
unknown spacefaring entities. We can learn more about them and maybe even initiate first contact by We have come into contact with a new entity, perhaps a space-dwelling creature or another empire. We can learn more about them by making first contact. Congratulations on having colonized a new world. Our colonists are now in the process of building their first settlement. To help our new colony along, we should consider the recruitment of a planetary governor to oversee operations there. Anomaly found. Construction complete.
Yeah,
System sir, congratulations on having colonized a new world.
that's going to be a
Our
big financial dump. Just flying there, renting
Construction
the cars,
complete.
the hotels. Not going to sleep at all because Hunter saw his logs when he sleeps. His snoring is the worst I've ever heard. It's extremely loud and it's not rhythmic either. So he'll like rip one real hard and fast and then it'll be dead silent for like 20 seconds. And then he'll rip a couple short snorts. Then there'll be another 15 seconds of silence. It's, you know, if it was a continuous noise over and over and over again, I feel like it'd be easier to fall asleep to.
System survey complete. Colony established. Spaceborne life form encountered. Construction complete.
I wonder if we'll be able to cross-play the new Civ. I'll look that up. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, it does say you can cross-play between PC and consoles. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've honestly probably rather watch them play Civ than this. I mean, not just because I've
System
played
survey
that game
complete.
already, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know, maybe something about the presentation of it I just like better. Like just looking at a hollow void with a bunch of dots on it.
Research complete.
That's probably my biggest gripe with it, is it just seems like you're always looking at everything from a bird's eye view from a plane, you know, instead of where it seems in Civ like you're a lot closer to your empire and you can see the units moving around, and I don't know.
Construction complete.
Maybe I'm not evolved enough to appreciate a game like this. Yeah, no, I think they both are, but I think they call these games map painters, where it's like you don't really see much. It's just a big map, and you make choices in like boxes, like you have now. Because that's all you're really doing is just changing the way that the map is colored. In terms of what you're looking at throughout the game. I put a ton of hours into that game. I really, really enjoyed it. Which is funny because my parents got it for me closer to when it released for console, and I played like maybe a match and a half, and I didn't get the hang of it. Yeah, but I don't know. I came back to it, and then everything kind of clicked. it was just different from Civilization Revolution, you know, like that game I think was more similar to Civ 5 where everything you built was vertical, you know, and this game is very horizontal.
Detailed map at way more information on
I'm muting the TV. I can't stand hearing my own voice anymore. No, I just hear mine.
what do you
I just go into isn't there only the play game in here?
create a video or
Oh, I normally create a game and I'll disable a couple things. Like I disable the religious victory, um, stuff like things like that that I just don't, or score victory. And a lot of times I'll disable the turn limit because like I don't know, I don't like that. But I in this game, what I did like is they have that option once the game is over for you to keep playing if you want. This looks a little different. I don't think I ever played as Canada. I've heard they're really good in the tundra. Like people in tournaments are banned from using them because they're so easy to cheese. But I've never played as them. Like apparently there's bonuses that they get that you can really stack and just I don't know how good people are at this game blows my mind. Like how well they know all the little things you have to do, like the Eurekas and the each civilization and what you should do to play to their strengths. They're you just had them. They're the white logo and they have a big red leaf. I think they're closer to the bottom. Some of these people I don't even remember being in this game.
some of free music. I mean, do you have
I have all of them, yeah. Yeah, actually maybe I do have all these characters.
cow?
The ice hockey rink. Cannot declare war on city states or surprise wars. Surprise wars cannot be declared on you. I like when people do the all two or what is it, 62 civilizations in the game. They'll do like the true Earth huge map and they'll play as like Alexander the Great and they'll conquer the entire map.
How do you
I don't know, that might require a mod, I'm not sure. I don't like if you just keep clicking add player, I don't know how many it'll let you add. Yeah, so it must be mods.
I have.
It's yeah, I don't really think they changed the game that much. The monopolies and corporations, it just lets you build a couple different things with your builders, and it might have a small difference with your economy. The secret societies one, there's some bonuses depending on which secret society you join, and I think there's conditions to be invited to them that you have to complete.
So if you turn on religious,
No, they still do. No, yeah, the AI is still really annoying with the religion, but it's an annoying way. I mean, with this many civs, there's no way somebody will achieve a religious victory. Like I forget what the requirements are for that. If you have to get everybody's capital, or if it's just a certain percentage you have to get. Yeah, you might luck out and not have America spawn.
To the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far.
Everybody might spawn in Europe and Asia.
From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. You chose the sunny ways, Wilfred Laurier, and made cheerfulness and courtesy the character of the Canadian people. Where others look to divide and sow mistrust, you inspire.
dang it, Nor.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you settle, it automatically makes your tile for your city more productive. So you probably don't want to settle on one like that you're standing on. You probably want to settle like right where those warriors are, or up one. I can't tell if there's hills right there. It's all just plains. I mean, you got all those tundra plains right up there, so it might make sense to just move to the northeast a little bit. But now you're not next to water either. But I mean, you will expand to it pretty quickly. It looks like you're on the East Coast, huh? Those are probably the Great Lakes. Yeah, that's a newer resource. Yeah, some games I'll turn them off. Others, I don't know. Sometimes I like fighting against them. They basically become a non-factor at a certain point in the game anyways. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they spawn with sailing unlocked or whatever.
Vessels large may venture more.
I don't know. I mean, they could. That's weird. It doesn't tell you who's been defeated. Oh, you don't want to mess with them guys. They'll probably win if they have spearmen already. Or I'm sorry, no, those just regular barbarians. I can't remember what the logo is for them. Oh yeah, your discipline thing probably is helping you level the playing field against them. I do like how you can keep your units throughout the ages. You can upgrade them to better units. But yeah, the builders was something I didn't utilize nearly enough when I first started this. Like I didn't realize what, like the importance of them at first. I thought like, oh, just keep plopping down these districts. Not realizing that the districts basically destroy that tile. Because, in Civ 5 and Revolution and all that, it was just like get as many things as you can in each city. Whereas this game's like the complete opposite. Like you can't just put every single district in every city. I heard they took out the Eurekas though from Civ 7. So there's no... I kind of like that. I didn't like how the game would... Like, you'd have to try to accomplish certain things every game. Like, I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting historically, because I guess some things would make you speed up your scientific progress, but I don't know. Yeah, the way it's like implemented in the game where people like memorize, okay, I gotta try to do this, now I gotta try to do that, and it's, I don't know, I don't like being locked into like, okay, I have to do these same things every match.
clay must feel happy in the good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably right. I mean, for right now, they're working the ones that they probably should work, I think. Get those early ones, get the population growth up, and then it'll just automatically make them start working the next more beneficial tile. Yeah, that is nice. I mean, obviously, console, you don't have that, but I wonder how crossplay will work with mods if will just automatically disable them.
Yes. This.
Without craftsmanship, a physician without a knowledge of astrology.
Sorry. What, when they burn down your improvements? Yeah, that is an annoying part about the early game for sure. Deb, go up with Haley. Deb, go up with Haley.
If there are no dogs in heaven,
uh, yeah.
I don't underrate the value of military knowledge.
Atime Jacob Wakchani Lahau. Xkinkax Bateil. Chupulahau le Maja Obo.
Hey, up here,
Hulesajo.
That's probably their scout. Oh, he's Aztec. Oh, geez, he's close.
must be Cahoyca.
Yeah, you know Montezuma's always on the warpath, so
shot an arrow into the air.
Harvest.
What do you mean? I think you are.
Says harvest.
Oh, the crab. I think crab is a resource in the game. I think the fish is just something that helps your food production. But I don't see crabs. I mean, maybe they're there and it's because you don't have the technology or whatever to know about them yet that it's not showing them there, but it's
Yeah,
still
maybe.
saying it. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was saying because I saw that one closest to you and I thought it was Erie.
People. I guess
Yeah, something might be off there. I think what it is I don't know that that 20 number is correlating to the bonus plus one food number. Like I think that maybe one means 20 when I don't know, whenever you're doing trade with another nation. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. I never really got into the trade part of this game unless I had to. Like if I was trying to build bombers or something and another country had aluminum and I didn't. It's always funny to pull the old World War II, like trade them something that is totally useless for something you need to invade them. And then once you build enough units where you're sure like there's no way that they could stop you, you just send them over and take the resources.
Chuns be jumpe maalo ob halachil, ki
No temini capa pa.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
Oh,
You get some good things in here you can get out of it. Oh, does it not let you pick one yet? Oh, I think you can just slot it. You might be able to slot it over one of the other ones.
they had
I never saw that one. Yeah, that must be why people say that these are cheese, like playing as Canada.
And all I ask is a tall ship. And it was luxuries like air conditioning.
Yeah, this D-head, you're probably at some point going to go to war with him. That's one thing, a complaint about this game that I have is like the diplomacy is just everybody just denounces you all the time for like nothing.
Set your course by the stars. Look back over the past.
I don't like the point where you get to the giant death robots. Like how they added those in the game. Ugh. I'm not a fan of that's like, oh, that's just the best unit and that's the only unit there is and it does like everything that all the other units do when everybody gets to that point. Yeah, maybe that's the point of it is it's just like, oh, okay, if it's gone on this long, then whoever gets these first can just annihilate everybody. I don't know. But it eliminates the purpose of having like land, sea, air units. It does like all of the above basically. And it's so much more powerful even at base level than all the other units. Oh, who's the good one? Magnus. He's always the best one. Oh, this is weird. This you have to click that view promotions thing. He like, I'm pretty sure he's the one that makes your city growth like explode. Yeah, what does he get? Oh yeah, but he has that ability for training settlers and they don't consume a population. I mean that's like that one's huge. So you always put him like usually in your capital because that's normally your best production. Oh. Ugh.
deserves more credit than the wife.
Here.
What's that, like cute? Yeah, it's one of those white people vacation islands.
If delicate arch has any significance, it lies, I will venture, in the bronze is the mirror.
Ooh. You could still eliminate everybody. You play your cards right. Although you can't declare a surprise war, so I don't really know how you would.
Writing means share.
Entertainment, the entertainment district or whatever. Uh, I think that does, which it looks like you're gonna unlock that shortly. That was something I always forgot about whenever I was first playing the game was the amenities.
Sometimes the wheel turns. The poets have been
You can recover. You could train civil. I almost said civilizations. You can train civilians from your St. John and send them somewhere else to get another city. Nobody there.
They're about
Yeah, they're about to lose it. Oh, that's the Aztecs. What does that say? Does that say rebelling in how many turns? There's a view to see the loyalty level. I, if you establish a city like close to it, like if you manage to get a settler, you might be able to flip that.
Mysticism is the mistake of an accidental and individual.
Leftarun che, ci leftaru. Pumapuche feyentunyeneu. Imika fe mai.
I have no idea who this is. I've never seen this person.
When wasteful war shall statues over...
Get them out of there. You might be able to lose them in the forest there. They might not have the move speed to move through the forest that your scout has. Oh yeah, yeah, he might not make it out of there. I can't believe how many of their units there are. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if those two end up fighting each other very shortly. Hopefully they lose that city there and you can claim that.
It is equally important to have a...
Yeah, he gets that a lot of his stuff is really good actually. But yeah, the provision one is really, really useful. Yeah, does it tell you how long it'll take? Oh, it'll just tell you.
Tlikakatli taikali pampa shikimojotl one.
Wealth consists not in having great
Oh, what the city that's trying to convert to you?
if bread is the
Yeah.
first necessity.
Yeah, you might want to go put a unit in that city to make sure the loyalty.
mi puce pe jenie finitun.
Oh, nothing. I'm just relaxing today. I'm like scrolling on my phone and like looking up and watching what's happening.
No temini capa.
A man on a horse is spiritually as well as physically big. Divide and rule.
Oh man, I definitely don't like the diplomatic session things. Yeah, I never enjoyed those. I never thought that they added something fun to the match. Like I don't know. That's the other thing I typically disable, the diplomatic victory, because it's just I don't know, it's just dumb. It doesn't really feel like you're doing anything quote unquote diplomatically. You'll just vote on stuff in there and then it'll be like, "Oh, if you win this event that we all agree to, then you get 2 diplomatic victory points." And it'll be like, "Oh, who produces the most or who hosts an event in their city the most or something within 20 turns." It's not like, "Oh, yeah, we created something like NATO." Like that would make more sense to me. Although I don't know how they'd really swing that. That would be interesting if there was like a warmongering nation, like, basically fighting alongside other nations to try to gain favor with them to get a certain percentage of them into a big alliance. I don't know, something better than the way it's currently set up. But I think you're still early on enough to where it's not even a thing. That is pretty cheese. 4 food on those tundra tiles. But it's like the tundra grasslands. I don't think you can build like anything on the tundra pieces except for districts.
Yeah, these.
Yeah, I always build like barracks or things like that on those tiles. Stuff that doesn't really benefit by having any other adjacent tiles. This game did just have, I don't remember it having any tutorial. You might be able to get a nice little settlement down there. There's Faith by those hills. Guess that's supposed to be the Appalachian Mountains. He'll be right up against the Mayans and the Aztec. Yeah, I like how it tells you and warns you about the loyalty.
Oh. Fine.
Oh. Oh, yeah, your screen's like probably 10 seconds behind your voice, so I saw that late. Oh, there's that nice little thing right there. I forget what that deposit is called. I don't know. That thing with the science right below your chariot unit.
If it's natural to kill, how come men have to go into training to learn how?
Where is that guy even located?
Here.
I might jump in the shower, yo.